Hey guys, I wanted to show this video because it kind of shows why I've changed my deck around the way I have. Basically, one of the things that I've realized is consistent is if I'm going to lose, they're probably going to have Sim Ninja. Either that or, you can't win them all and sometimes they just get me. I had a game where, 2 games in a row where I played one guy and he beat me pretty bad and then I beat him even worse. And I realized that, sometimes you just can't win them all. But consistently, it's Sim Ninja that really he's very overpowered, even more than Boomer, and I believe. And this guy had a level 12 Sim Ninja, oddly a level 13 Mortar or Ogre, but just really overpowering kind of deck seemingly. But let me show you what I did to counter this guy. Basically, I hate drones. I just don't like it. But it's like I basically have learned you have to throw it in there just because of Sim Ninja, if nothing else. It really is I don't know. Other cards, I mean, yeah, you can drop a Titan on him sometimes, but he can drop in places that the Titans can't get to. Plus, he runs around, and then, like on this level, you could try to drop a Titan, and then they're just going to walk off to the turrets anyway. I actually kind of don't like this level because of that. But I throw out my 2 pilots. I generally have them go off in different directions. This is the first point at which I realize Sim Ninja is on the field. And I'm getting mortared and everything. And Sim Ninja, he just melts through pilot. Grunt Captain, but at least he's doing a little bit of damage.
30 seconds.
The thing that makes him hard to counter Sim Ninja is because, yes, Grunt Captain should be a counter to him because he does good robotic damage. But at the same time, Sim Ninja does amazing of both damage, so he still can't survive. Grunt Captain he's really good at killing those drones. So here's where I bring out my drones. And the good thing about that is that you are gaining a supply advantage when you do that. And that's one of the big things about Sim Ninja. He just keeps dropping them and getting supply advantage because, I mean, look at that. He took barely any damage at all. And if you don't have drones to take care of him, like I did there, you're going to have to drop Titans, and then that Titan's not even that good at killing him. He's taking on this Titan, and he's taking on a Titan and a pilot, and then he's going to run away, and if it wasn't for those drones, he might have gotten to B and taken B. So he's tough to deal with, but I've learned that if you don't have that counter in your deck, you're just going to always wish you did. You gotta have that consistency to have the counters for your weak points. And I feel like without drones, he's almost always a weak point in any deck. Luckily this guy, he's a little bit wasteful. Like that EMP really didn't hurt me that much. And then I started to be able to seclude his pilots when he tried to take it. It's a lot easier to be on the defensive, of course. Once you have all the points, that's the easier place to be. He saved up so much, and he had the BT, but by the time he saved that much, the game's over, and I have full supply.
Your supply meter is full.
But, I mean, just imagine, if I didn't have that one card, if I didn't have drones, he would have just melted my pilots consistently, and I would have lost. So that's basically what my deck is set up for. Really, you can just make any deck, and you can really win with it if you know what you're doing. But you gotta have something to battle this kind of thing. Because otherwise, he would have just been able to hold the points until, with Sim Ninja, and then once BT comes out, he's actually pretty strong. And if he gets to fight Titans one at a time, he's just gonna plow through them all. So, alright, tell me what you guys think. If you have better strategies, different strategies, No deck is going to be perfect, but I think that if you don't have a counter to Sinninja, he's too ridiculously strong. I mean, look, he's like as strong as my Ronin almost. 163 DPS to both. Ridiculous. The drop anywhere, it's crazy too. So that's just my opinion. I don't know, maybe he'll get a nerf at some point, but for now, you got to build the counter to him, and that's just how it is. Alright, peace.